The Japanese are tightening their hold on the Solomon Islands to prevent any future Allied counterattacks. If they get a stronger foothold in the area, it will allow them to attack Northern Australia. Through the coded radio intercepts, we have learned that the heavy carriers, the Shokaku and the Zukaku, both veterans of Pearl Harbor, are here in the Coral Sea. They are accompanied by the Shoho, a smaller carrier. Our scouts have spotted the Shoho. You are to attack her immediately. Other wings will deal with the other threats.
And get airborne. Those carriers won't wait around forever. All wings, form up as soon as you're off the deck. This is Lieutenant Commander Callahan off the Lexington, leading Able Squadron. All squadrons, sound off.
This is Cunningham, Baker Squadron. All Devastator pilots report flight checks complete.
This is Stewart, Charlie Squadron. My Wildcats are hungry and I'm looking forward to getting a few kills on the board myself.
This is Crowe, Dogwing. Just don't get shot down again, Tom. We're not coming to pick you up next time.
Shot down? Actually, I'll ram to Betty. I'll tell you about it tonight, but you're buying the drinks.
Follow me, men. All wings, keep an eye out for enemy scout planes. We do not want to get caught with our hands in the cookie jar here.
Break formation.
Roger that. All planes, move to engage those scouts before they give our position away.
Pick one up, boss.
Scouts.
Right, boys, this is it. Stewart, split up your Wildcats and escort the bomber wing. Crowe, I want you to take Dog Wing and let the dive bomb attack on the Shoho. Baker Wing, you go after the Zukaku. Able Wing, we're going after the Shokaku. Good luck, men.
Yes, sir. We'll cover the strike plane.
Roger.
Understood, sir. We'll give him one for Pearl.
Okay, Crowe, you're in position. I need you when you're done to take out those destroyers so that our Devastators can come in straight and low. Once those destroyers are gone, they'll pound the flat top with a few fish. Then you boys can finish her off with some dive bombing. Go! Not bad, Crowe. That's one down. Keep going. What are your orders, sir?
Engage at will.
Yes, sir.
guy. That nearly creased my skull.
Sorry, Cunningham. You zigged when I thought you were gonna zag.
Good hit, Crowe. Devastator Squadron, commence your torpedo run.
That's it. She's a sitting duck, Crowe. Take your wing in and put a few 1,000-pound love letters through that deck.
Scratch one flat top.
Good work, men. Charlie and Dogwing's got the show-ho. We've damaged the Shikaku pretty heavily. Time to head back to the carrier.
Damn shame we couldn't nail those other two carriers. Still, we'll get them later. It's gonna be a long war.
That's not a good sign. What have those bombers been up to? Come on, everybody hurry up and get back to the carriers.
What are your orders, sir?
Engage at will.
Roger that.
Target.
I bagged one. Hooked up another one.
Form up, squadron. We've got to get back to the carriers.
Damn it! 7 o'clock!
What can we do now, sir?
Son of a bitch. They hit the Lady Lex. Charlie Wing, you stay with me. Everyone else head back to the Yorktown and refuel. We have to protect those two destroyers while they rescue the crew. Take out as many planes as you can.
Break formation. Protect those ships.
We're defending the ships.
High-level bombers. We've got a flight of Kates coming in from the west.
for you boys to worry about.
Get us out of here! Bandit, 12 o'clock!
That's the last sailors rescued off the Lex. All planes get clear. The destroyers are about to scuttle her. Goodbye, Lady Lex. You were a fine ship. We'll miss you.
The rest of the squadron had already started celebrations when I landed. We'd finally managed to hit back at the Japs, and the Shoho was well on its way to the bottom of the Pacific. Later, Callahan and I headed down to the hangar deck to check the damage to our planes. We heard a noise and someone ran off. We didn't catch him, but we found a chunk of metal wedged into the ammo tray of my Corsair. We'd surprised some bastard who tried to sabotage my plane. Callahan and I decided not to tell anyone. We didn't want the other pilots to panic. After that, I personally checked every inch of my plane before every mission. The Battle of the Coral Sea was the first ever battle between ships that never even saw each other. Just hundreds of planes attacking each other and the carriers over the open ocean. The Japs did more damage to us than we did to them at Coral. They sank the Lexington and one of our destroyers. But we did manage to sink one of their carriers and damage another, the Shokaku. Even though we lost the battle, strategically we kind of won. First, we stopped the Japs' advance. Second, and more importantly, we took out two of their carriers for later battles. Back in the US, our intelligence operation codenamed Magic was decoding Japanese communications. Magic discovered Japanese plans for another surprise attack, this time against Midway. The Japs made it look like they were attacking the Aleutian Islands up near Alaska, so that we would send part of our fleet away from Midway. But we knew what they were up to, and we weren't about to get caught off guard again. It was make or break time for us in the Pacific.